A very good evening to every one of you from wherever you're watching me from. Earlier this week we hit 500 views, and it's not easy that 500 human beings have come to check what someone like me has to say. So I really want to appreciate every one of you. And like I said, my channel is a journey, and if you're journeying with me, I really appreciate you. And if you're just coming onto this channel, I want you to hit the subscribe button. This is the Left-Handed Writer channel, and my mission is to train people on how to write properly. Whether you want to become an author, you want to become a freelance writer, or you just want to know how to write, it is important you know how to write, because it is through your proposal, your write-up, you convince people. All right. So basically, my idea is to teach writers how to make money, and like I said, very soon we are coming to that. So, but I need to dish out some knowledge before we get to that level. All right, what we're doing today, we're doing things you must know before you become a freelance writer. And automatically, when you are a freelance writer, it means you want to write, you want to get paid, whether on Upwork, Fiverr, LinkedIn, Quora, Reddit, anywhere, wherever you want to do. So these are the things you need to know as a writer. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video is because somebody asked me, how come I've been able to write in different niche? How did I know that? Is it that do I know so much? Some writers, they will tell you that, oh, I only do business writing. Some writer will say, oh, I only do health and wellness. Some writer will say, I only write on sports. But me, there's no niche I cannot write on. So this is the reason why I'm doing this video. All right, things you must know before you become a freelance writer. Number one, be ready to research. Be ready to research. Recently, I completed a write-up that has to do with hair transplant. Yes, for a client in Germany. And there were 20 instructions in that write-up. You have to mention this, I have to put this, I have to recommend it's all about traveling to Turkey. But the client was from Germany, so I guess he collected the work from someone in Turkey. So I'm to write on traveling, how to travel, the benefit of traveling to Turkey, then doing the hair transplant in Turkey. I have to blend everything together, and it was a whole lot. I am not a science student, I am a philosophy student, I'm an art student, so I needed to go and read, do a lot of research. So that is the basic thing I did. So how was I able to achieve this write-up? Number one, things you need to know before becoming a freelance writer. Number one, be ready to research. You must be ready to read. You must be ready to make you must be ready to read materials, whether online, whether from friends you have that are in the field of whatever you are writing on, whether you are writing on pets, whether you are writing on sports, whether you are writing on wellness, or even if you are doing something you are not familiar with, you must be ready to research. That is the number one thing you should keep in mind as a freelance writer. Once you're ready to research, you're good to go. Number two, ability to rewrite. Ability to rewrite. See, that is why we call it, the first one I said, be ready to research. Whatever knowledge you are looking for, everything has been searched for. It doesn't matter whether we have, like, for instance, the issue of COVID that the world is presently facing right now. At least scientists know how to research, how to get the solution, and that was why they were able to come about the vaccine. So the next thing you must know how to do is ability to rewrite. And that is why a lot of clients will tell you that please don't use article spinning. When you use article spinning, it substitutes words and scatters the whole meaning. And that's why many clients are able to detect a lot of freelance writer. Somebody once asked me that, you're a Nigerian, how come you're getting a job like this? That people usually have issues with a Nigerian. Well, I tell them that when you give somebody like me a work, I value my integrity a lot, and that is why I take my time to research. And I can tell you that as a freelance writer, I have nothing less than 300 reviews. So you must be ready to rewrite in your own words. That is where the originality comes from. Be ready to rewrite. Maybe you've seen an article. We are still coming to the practical stage, I promise you. Maybe you've seen something on Google that says hair transplant in Turkey requires procedure whereby people must come. When you look at that word, sit within your own self and say, okay, this is how I want to structure my statement. That is where the originality comes in. Because if you use article spinning, copyscape, Grammarly may not even detect you, but Copyscape, many foreign writers, many foreign clients, they use Copyscape. They will detect you. And once you get bad reviews, bad recommendations, you don't get clients. So if you want to write, you want to make money, you must know how to rewrite, ability to rewrite. The next one is proper editing. Proper editing. You don't want to write and feel, oh, I've done well. You should calm yourself down, check what you have done, read again. If possible, get someone else to read, because what your eyes might not see, another eyes might see. Now, you might use Grammarly to edit. Now, we are still coming to that. Why you still write errors despite using Grammarly to edit? Grammarly is a robotic app. It brings its own suggestion. Many writers allow Grammarly to take control of everything. No, still check, because Grammarly can take away the meaning of your write-up. I've been in this category of mistake. I've made such mistake, and it cost me some problems with some clients. It made me lose clients. So you must be able to edit. Proper editing. Read again, check. Before you say again, call someone. If you know a friend that is good with editing, let the person help you edit. Let the person help you check it out. Because you don't want to send a meaningless write-up. And that's why I say writing is a whole technical thing. You might think you have it figured out, but before you know, you're doing rubbish. So please, proper editing. Always check. Check again and check again and check again and check again. Even if you check, there might still be some error, but the client can understand that, okay, maybe in 100% there was just 2% error. The client might overlook it, or maybe call your attention to it. There are some clients that are merciful. They will tell you, oh, this place, you have to check it again, and then you do it. Now, the last one, rejection. That is the painful thing. You can spend your days writing, researching, and you send the work to client, and the client will say, oh no, this is not what I'm expecting. And you begin to wonder yourself, if you already know what you're expecting, why not do it yourself? Why appoint me to write for you in the first place? You must be ready to deal with rejection. But one thing about freelancing is that, if you're a writer, is that you do not know it before starting. You do not know it all. It is during the work you start knowing everything. There are so many things I don't know before I became a freelance writer. But in the midst of getting jobs from clients, and that was how I started knowing things. So please don't forget, I said number 1, you don't have to know it all. Number 2, be ready to research. Number 3, ability to write. Number 4, proper editing. And number 5, be ready. Rejection from clients. It happens. It shouldn't discourage you when clients reject your work. It's an opportunity for you to learn. For instance, I don't know how to use promotional words in write-up. It was from a client in Ukraine who rejected my words, who even insult me, tell me that, oh, I don't have sense, this is not how I'm supposed to write. It was painful, but I never insulted the client. But I was able to learn from what he was saying, and it's one of the things that made me a very good writer that I am today. So ladies and gentlemen, that is just it. So very soon, my next video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make money on Fiverr as a writer. You really need to know that. You cannot afford to miss that lesson, because I'm going to be doing a practical stage whereby I will be opening an account and be explaining to you the procedures as it goes. It's going to be in 2 phases. So if you're just joining my channel, I want you to subscribe. I want you to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and help us like this video, because that is how we continue to rank. That is how the left-handed writer continue to move on. So till I catch you next time, I want to say God bless you for always coming to my channel to learn, and I believe we will all grow together. But thank you for today.